I'm Lemon.
And I'm Roro.
And in this report, we're gonna discuss the HDI of American states. The definition of HDI is defined as the process of enlarging people's freedom and opportunities and improving their well-being. Human development is about the real freedom all ordinary people have to decide who to be, what to do, and how to live. People always say that money is not the only standard to measure success, but feeling happy is more important than everything. So we want to discover what's the relationship between money, which means earning, and the feeling happy, which is represented by HDI. Is making more money the way to make people happier. So the hypothesis is the wage affects the processing of enlarging people's freedoms and opportunities and improves their well-being. In another word, earning more money means having a higher life. So we are using two methods to visualize our data. One is R. We are using R to analyze the data and creating visual charts including box plots, scatter plot, and histogram. We are also using Excel to graph the relationship between HDI and earnings, and trend line is put in the chart to indicate the value of R squared in order to understand how related HDI and earnings are. Here is the table of HDI. That only shows the first 6 rows of the data. So in this chart, this is a scatter plot. In this chart, there is a trend line there's a trend line showing the relationship between HDI and earning, which has positive ratio. That means HDI increase as earnings increase. Here is the box plot of region and earnings. The first column is Midwest, and the second is East North, and the third is South, and the last is West. So as we can see, it shows the earning of Midwest is compressed and relatively low. For Northeast, their mean earnings are the highest, and the range of the earning are relatively higher comparing to other regions between 30,000 to 35,000. For South region, they have the lowest mean earnings, but their small amount of rich people are extremely rich. For the West, they have the second highest mean earnings.
This image shows a relationship between HDI and earning. Same as the scatter plot diagram above. The relationship between HDI and earning are positive. The R square indicates that they are strongly connected, about 73.7%. That means that individual earns more money, the better living condition they could pay off, so higher HDI.
This is also a box plot. There is region and HDI. And also the first column is Midwest, the second is East North, the third is South, the last is West. So in this box plot, it shows that Midwest has a relative higher HDI than West region, which is reversed in the case of earning. Northeast still has the highest HDI, the same as their highest earnings. However, South has the lowest mean HDI and very high HDI for a very small subset of individuals. West has slightly higher HDI than Midwest. In this histogram, it shows the relationship between region and earnings. This histogram indicates that a big group of people in America earns $25,000 to $27,000 per year. Most of their people in Northeast make more money than average. Most South people earnings are in the average, but a small part of South people have super high earnings, about 40,000. West people don't make very high earnings, but more than half of them are making higher earnings than average.
According to the HDI histogram, the Northeast region's HDI are majority in the high range between 5 to 6.5. However, the earnings of Northeast are mostly located between $27,000 and $35,000, which is about the average earning of the four regions. This means that even though the higher earning will lead to a higher HDI does not mean higher earning in a larger picture. Even though there are notable connection between HDI and earning, but not absolute relationship. Conclusion is that the visualization support our hypothesis, which is the higher region earning is, the better the HDI is. In another word, money plays an important role in human satisfied life. It is logical to think that more money the individual earns, the better education they will have or had, the better medical treatment they could receive, with which result a higher HDI. The data should be revealed by anyone who is about to enter their career, and also by the government. By understanding the data, government scatter can provide more social construction and development to benefit ordinary people. The future investigation should be how to improve citizens' happiness index from a larger scale.